Happy bahay, happy buhay. Mag-asawang patnubay, sa mag-asaway gabay.
Honey, you're so busy. What documents are you sorting? Parang puro paperworks yan.
Yes, Han, I'm just consolidating some of our land titles and at the same time, reviewing some of our insurance policies. Meron tayong kailangan mga i-upgrade. You know, we are living in uncertain times. Napaka-strange ng panahon natin sa mga araw na to, di ba? We need to secure the future of our kids para kahit papano, meron tayong maiwan a little something for them.
I understand how our current situation affects how you feel. You just want to make sure that should anything happen, the kids are left with something. Ang tama naman yun, honey. But for me, leaving our children with a legacy is far more valuable than giving them an inheritance. Sabi nga po nila, inheritance is what you leave to your children. But legacy is what you leave in them. Hindi lamang po nila ito dadalahin sa kanilang buhay, kundi sa kanilang pagkatao.
That's a good point. I remember Psalm 127 verse 1 says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain." And as parents, honey, no, bilang magulang, we just don't need to secure the future o bigyan sila ng bahay, bigyan ng pagkain at yung mga daily provisions.
That is right. We need to build a home for our children with a good family line. A home where they can experience love and where they can grow their faith. A home where they can catch and take the heart of our Father God and pass it on to the next generation. That for me is legacy.
Beautiful. And we can only do that by setting a good example to our children bilang mag-asawa. And we can leave them a lasting legacy through our marriage.
That's right. Every day po kasi our children are silently observing our marriage.
Right.
How we treat each other, how we talk to each other, how we handle financial difficulties and other problems. Kaya naman po, we have to let our kids catch our strength as a couple. How do we do that? Today, we will talk about how our marriage can impact our children. Number 1, we have to honor our marriage covenant by being faithful and loyal to your spouse. Dapat, honey, ako lang.
O naman.
I should be your only one. Your marriage should be stable enough to make your kids feel secure and safe.
Number 2, pray daily with your spouse. Let your children see that you are acknowledging the presence of God in your family. Maganda na nawi-witness nila yan. When you pray together, lagi natin sinasabi that you can battle any storm that will come against your family.
Number 3, keep romance alive in your marriage.
I like that.
Huwag po tayong mahiya ipakita sa ating mga anak ang ating public display of affection. Do not be embarrassed with it. Tandaan natin, we are raising them to become loving husbands and wives someday. So we should communicate that marriage is not boring.
Number 4, be transparent with your finances. You need to show your kids that you are one when it comes to money, na wala kayong taguan.
Number 5, praise your spouse. Ang gwapo mo talaga, honey. Crush
Sincerely,
talaga kita.
dapat.
Yes, you're my crush. Lagi po natin bigyan ng papuri ang ating mga asawa. We have to compliment them with our words. We have to build, edify, encourage, and forgive our spouse. With this, you are teaching your kids to use their tongue to bless and not to curse.
And lastly, serve the Lord together. As your children see you in the ministry, you are doing or you are impacting them to also discover and fulfill their calling sa buhay nila.
As husbands and wives, we are all part of this generational relay race where we must make a good handoff to the next generation. It's like passing the baton to our children. And the best place where we can sow our seeds is into the lives of our kids. Tandaan po natin that a godly marriage leaves a lasting legacy to our children.
What they see in us is what they will emulate someday. Lagi po nating tandaan na ang mag-asawang sabay manalangin
Na pagtatagumpayan lahat ng suliranin.
Ako po si Bong Pineda.
At ako naman po si Claire para sa Happy Bahay.
Happy Buhay!
Happy bahay, happy buhay. Mag-asawang patnubay, sa mag-asaway gabay.